Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. You know what? I just got to ask y'all a question. How long is y'all going to continue to let Triple G get away with fighting these type of dudes? So now Triple G's latest gas station customer service worker is a man by the name of Steve Rolls. You know, Dinner Rolls. You know what I'm saying? Esther Roll. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Another bomb for Triple G to fight and basically knock out to basically keep his record intact, you know, from him losing his first professional fight versus Canelo. You know, some people thought the Triple G won both fights. Well, whatever the case may be, Triple G doesn't challenge himself. Like I said, this man was booked as a dude who'll fight anybody and knock anybody out, but he refuses to fight Charlo. But they keep saying that Triple G can beat him, but he won't fight him. Then they say that he can beat Demetrius Andrade. Well, why won't he fight him? The Demetrius Andrade fight could easily be made. This man has just got away his whole career with fighting nobodies and not having pressure on him to fight certain type of opponents. But yet everybody was talking about how big and bad he was and shit. It's nerve-wracking to see that he gets away with fighting these type of dudes. But then his fans and then the media, they give him a pass. There's never no backlash for whoever he fights. When we criticize him for fighting Martin Rosa, the typical narrative, oh, you're just hating and all this shit. Well, how come when it comes to these dudes like Triple G and Lomachenko and, you know, if you criticize them, you hating, but then that doesn't apply with black fighters? Oh, well, I'm just trying to be biased and all that shit. And that's why I'm saying, man, these dudes so fake talk about they non-biased when it comes to certain fighters and fights and shit. Get the fuck out of here, you lying-ass, clout-chasing motherfuckers. Bitch boys. That's what most of these dudes is, they bitch boys. I'm the one calling the shit right down the middle. Like I said, I keep it 100 at all times. For example, in certain situations, I don't like how Errol Spence has moved towards the Crawford situation. One minute he act like he want to fight him right away, then he say the fight is going to have to wait. I'm not no Errol Spence dick rider like a lot of these other people on here is, where Errol Spence can do no wrong and shit. Like I said, I love the man. Love Errol Spence outside of the ring. Love him inside the ring as a fighter too. I am a fan. But I'm not no Errol Spence dick rider like a lot of these other people is, where, you know, he could, you know, turn water into wine and you know what I'm saying, he can heal the sick and shit, and he can rise the dead and shit. Because some of these dudes is like that with Errol Spence. And I'm just calling it right down the middle. Crawford is one of my favorite fighters. I love Bud Crawford as a fighter. But at times, you know, the thing is with Bud Crawford, he don't want to let nobody in. And the people that he don't want to let in, and what I mean by that, the people that want to talk to him and interact with him, he don't want to talk to him. But we the ones that have been trying to ride for him. And that's one of the issues that I have with Bud. Great fighter, but at the same time, Bud needs to try to loosen up a little bit more. Everybody ain't out to get him. And I done said that to Bud on several times. I'm not out to get him, just, you know what I'm saying? I know you don't trust the media, but at the same time, you say the media be trying to put words in your mouth, but some of the people I done seen you do interviews with be talking shit about you behind your back. Talking real greasy about you. I think you the best fighter on the planet. But see, that's the difference between me. I call everything right down the middle. Like I said before, Floyd is a great fighter. One of the greatest that ever did it inside the ring, but outside the ring, I'm good. I'm good. So I don't want to hear that shit about people as biased and all that type of shit. Don't want to hear that shit. So you can say that shit when it comes to this Triple G shit. Y'all biased towards him. Every opponent he fights is a good opponent. Oh, it makes sense. Really? I don't want to hear this shit about, oh, this person is the mandatory and all that shit. I mean, to be honest with you, if you had the right type of promoter, a promoter can talk his way into getting you a title shot or slip an envelope, or do a money transfer to get you a title shot and get ranked, get your contention ranked. So as far as that goes, you can save that shit. Just because that person at the time is the mandatory don't mean he the best opponent for you. So you can stop that shit. Real talk. Now, once again, getting back to the Uber driver killer, which is Gennady Goretzky. This is his MO. He's been doing this for years. Never no pressure from the media for him to go up and wait. Challenge himself. But then they was fixated on trying to get Floyd to fight him. Because they just wanted to see Floyd lose at all costs. So, like I said, man, why is it that you can say something about everybody else, but you can't say nothing about Triple G? And to the people that don't like my Triple G videos, why you coming on here crying? If you don't like my shit, don't watch my shit, bitch. For real. You sitting up here saying you don't like the shit, but then you constantly watching the shit. Dang, you not making no kind of fucking sense. I mean, for real, you gonna watch my videos and get mad knowing that I'm about to criticize Triple G, but you gonna watch it to complain. Weirdo shit. I saw Abel Sanchez. I saw him in Los Angeles. He was there. You know, I decided I didn't want to talk to him, but I'm gonna catch him eventually, and he gonna have to explain how is Triple G allowed to get away with fighting these type of dudes. I really don't understand that. And like I said, let's just face the fact. I'm gonna tell you why Triple G has the fan base he has, why a lot of these dudes that's, you know, not like me like him so much. Because one thing they did, which was did on purpose, was putting in the ring these bum black fighters for Triple G to knock out. For real. And that's how he built his fan base, because a lot of people, you know, a certain group of people got off seeing that, got some emotional hard on seeing Triple G beating up these mediocre mediocre and under average black fighters. It just needs to be said, man. Because I like I told you, man, I'm not finna like bite my tongue, man. Because like I said, I don't care about people having a problem with me talking about race because they don't feel comfortable with me talking about race. That's just too fucking bad. That is the honest to God truth. The reason why Triple G built the fan base that he built, and why a lot of people started to cling on to him, because they got a kick out of seeing Triple G fighting these weak ass black and Mexican fighters that was weak as fuck, that they knew he could beat. And then, like I said, a lot of these people was taking the bait, falling for the intimidation factor. You know what I'm saying? Saying that Triple G lets you hit him. No, he don't. I just wish somebody in mainstream media would call him out. Because like I said, he always bomb bash. You know what I'm saying? He always dumpster diving. He always going to the taco truck and shit, looking for people to fight. He always going to the truck stop, looking for opponents, or to the local mall and shit. And he constantly gets away with this shit. And it's never no backlash. And then people like me see that, and we point that out, and then people trying to quiet us, trying to just be a good slave and go along with the pro. Nah, fuck that program. Nah, I don't roll like that. It need to be said. Triple G ain't that good. He overrated, and he's a fraud. Now, let me move on to the next video. I'm out.